What do you think of this sky?
It's pretty incredible. Honestly, this is the time of year I'm like, I can't believe I live this life where I have to cut flowers out and enjoy this incredible sunset. But I think it might mean we're in for a storm, so we'll see. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm trying not to think that far ahead.
Oh,
I just want to
no, I
enjoy
mean,
right now.
honestly, just thinking about the sunset, like these colors are insane. You see the gold and then it fades out to like this crazy pink and blue. The raised bed garden is looking amazing. All of our annuals and perennials have been in here and blooming. It's been really fun to see hummingbirds on the Nicotiana. Did I say it right? Adam used to make fun of me because I used to call it Nicotania. He's like, it's not Nicotania, it's Nicotiana. So for all you gardeners out there, and if you knew the right name, you're like Adam. And for everyone else, you're like me. Now you can relate. Is it like tomato?
Yeah.
It's pretty far off. Uh-oh.
Hey, once upon a time, I may have said calendula.
Okay, good.
Rather
See?
than calendula.
We're even. Magic hour?
It is magic hour.
It's sunset.
Right, let's turn, there it is.
We have a beautiful vista and a view of the sunset that's just incredible. I was actually out in the pollinator patch taking some videos. Everything's just gorgeous. The pollinators really aren't very prolific this time of year. We have seen some monarchs and some other butterflies, but when they really come through, it's usually late September. When they start their migration, that's when we really start seeing them hit the pollinator patch.
But I was seeing all sorts of, I want to start identifying some of these little tiny bees that were all over the echinacea when I was cutting it this morning.
Oh yeah, different kinds of bees.
and they all have like little pollen pants on. They're all like collecting their pollen. I saw a bumblebee the other day with like brilliant orange pollen pants, and it was
He calls
totally
them
cool.
pollen pants. I call them they look like they have saddles on.
Saddlebags.
Saddlebags.
The bee saddlebags.
Yeah.
No, they're pollen pants.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. Either way, they're definitely loaded up with all the pollen.
Yeah.
My favorite are the green bees, right?
Oh yeah, they're little cute little green bees.
They're adorable, and it feels pretty special to see them because I feel like it's a little bit rare.
And they have the cutest little buzz.
They actually
Sorry,
do.
I'm being cheesy.
They're tiny and they're adorable. They really are, but it's pretty rare to see them. I haven't seen any this year yet. Actually.
No, I've seen them. I've seen them all over.
Okay, yeah, we keep seeing different kinds of bees, which is really cool. It's my birthday eve, y'all.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday tomorrow. What are we gonna do?
Okay, I really haven't weeded in here, but there are some beautiful things blooming in here. You can see the beautiful echinacea coneflower. There's some catmint, yarrow. Excuse me, you're not supposed to be in there.
Tansy? We
Tansy.
got enough. Yeah, we have enough tansy around here.
Okay, if y'all know this about tansy, once you plant it, it spreads everywhere. And I feel like the birds and it self-seeds itself. It's like semi-invasive. So if you like tansy, that's great. But once you plant it, you have to be prepared to take it out. And like this, actually needs to go.
Yeah, we have. It's been one thing that I was surprised that tansy is actually a pretty aggressive flower.
Yeah, yes.
But wonderful bouquet filler.
Oh.
But
it
smells like feet.
You said feet of an angel.
I say the feet of an angel.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay.
And our batch of sunflowers is about to bloom, which is really exciting because it's our first batch for the year. I've just had a couple of goofs one way or the other, but that's okay. This batch is almost ready to go.
We had a few, and there's some sunflowers in here too.
That's what I'm excited about. Is my one sunflower Steve planting I was successful with.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
The
'cause
first couple
I
were
wanna
not
see my
successful.
sunflower Steve sunflowers. Jen got our Chester copper pot weeded out with our farm assistants today. Looks like the deer haven't been nibbling on it too bad.
No, they really haven't been. They have not been in here. And the girls actually couldn't believe how, oh yeah, there are a few right there. You'll have to show it.
They are getting...
There they are.
There it is, just nibbled by deer. This is what I'm very excited about, y'all. This is one of our new wildflower installations, and this mix was a beta test, and it has done really well. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Actually, I don't think it shows up as good on the camera. Like, it is insanely colorful when I look out in here, and I'm just not seeing it in there.
But you know what? We film it, and I go back and look at it when I edit it, and we actually can see it on the camera. So I'm just gonna trust that everyone can see it.
It's amazing. It was a great experiment, and we hope this like takes over all of this area.
Yeah, so what you're seeing, all that long grass in the horizon and everything, we're eventually going to work to put this back into more native habitat. Of course, pretty heavily flower focused, but you know, you need your native grasses though in there too.
The team came back here today and planted the last couple rows. This is everything we had left. This is fall succession stuff. Starlight celosia is in here. All of the strawflower and other fall planted annuals went in. And this was like, we ran out of room, and this is the makeshift room in the dahlia field.
Yeah, we had just 2 little spots extra from the dahlia field.
I threw some pink and white zinnias in here. Somebody recommended them. They said like they're really popular, so I threw them in here and we'll see what happens. I scatter planted them. I've never done that. You're the master at that, but we'll see what happens and if they pop up. Ooh, we're walking through the LA together.
Yeah, we're gonna walk through our LA to the back here
This is
and
pretty
check
neat.
out a couple of our other wildflower installations. On both sides,
Yeah,
here and here, are cosmos.
Yeah,
and they're
and
just starting to bloom.
they are pretty amazing.
This is another experiment. I'm just always trying new things. I'm just trying to find the easiest way to plant things with little work and have it be successful without needing a ton of maintenance. And this was a wildflower mix that I tried with the earthway cedar. I haven't done any cultivation or anything with it, and it has actually grown pretty darn well, and it's full of this really, really pretty baby's breath, and I see little sparkles of bachelor's buttons in there. These things will evolve, so this will probably die off, and we might actually get some later blooms. So it'll be interesting to see what might bloom later in this wildflower field.
What's this? What do we have here?
Jen wanted me to, well, we have been talking about planting a pumpkin patch. And Jen said, okay, go plant pumpkins. Go order pumpkins and plant pumpkins. Well, Jen was thinking of me planting like jack-o'-lantern pumpkins for a pumpkin patch. But I ordered Jersey Giant pumpkins.
He would.
The super big pumpkins, and I planted a Jersey Giant pumpkin patch because, well, we were on 2 different like wavelengths.
Adam's like bigger's bigger, bigger's better, and I'm like,
Well, I just wanted to, it was like a go big or go home thing. Like I wanted it to be like the Great Pumpkin Patch. That's what I was imagining. And with those Jersey Giants, like you have to, to get the super giant ones, you have to baby it and like focus the plant on its energy on one pumpkin. So they'll be big pumpkins, but I think they'll be a lot smaller. And I think Jen will be pleasantly surprised with the results of this. And I have little ones popping up because I did come in and do some interplanting of some jack-o'-lantern pumpkins that may be a little bit late, but that's okay. They're scheduled to bloom before, or scheduled to be like well fruited before Halloween, but we'll see how this turns out. I need to get in here and cultivate it while everything's still low and not crazy.
We're gonna come in here and weed all of those little grasses out.
we do need to come in here and get these weeded out because you can see all the little grasses starting to pop up. So we'll probably come in here and wheel hoe this out. It'll be a little bit of work, a bit of work, but the wheel hoe will make pretty decent work of it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think those giant ones are going to be ugly though.
Y'all, I can't wait to show y'all this later on.
Okay.
Yeah, mark this video.
Okay.
These are going to be awesome here.
You're going to be marking it so you can say I told you so. I can tell.
I'm putting it in my file. We're getting pretty late in the evening here, y'all, but I wanted to do a quick show of this lavender here. I'm so excited to see this in the coming years. This is just going to be such a wonderful addition to the farm. Just having these grass strips in between.
We were just looking at these plants today, remarking about how incredible they look. They are so sturdy and healthy, and we attribute that a lot to Adam's hand watering right in the beginning of the season.
Yes.
He gave them a lot of TLC, and now they're just like exploding.
Yep, because it got started to get dry real quick in the beginning. It's like, oh no, I'm not having this.
Is this a part of El Nino? And then, yeah, behind us too, the lavender's still in place.
Yeah, well, we have 2.5 rows that I think I might be getting tomorrow afternoon finally. So we just had some crazy thunderstorms come through, and just things get in the way, and that's the last bit.
Totally. And yes, I wasn't trying to expose you, but like I wanted to tell it because it's like one of those things. Farming never goes according to schedule or plan, and sometimes things are left at the bottom of the list, and that's the last little bit for us. Yeah. But it's going to go to make lavender essential oil. And Adam's been busting a move for the last week and a half, making essential oil.
One more batch.
Hold her, hun. Rock her like a baby. Give the girl what she wants. Dick. She loves to be rocked. Adorable. But now Penny's probably jealous. Let's see. No. We hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did like it, please smash that like button and consider subscribing.
And we want to thank our patrons for supporting us. We really appreciate your support.
Thank you so much for joining today, watching along, and happy growing.